Hello, everyone. I am once again joined by Danie's hands and a guest, Joseph. um, the show is a little bit different because we have a guest today. We have obviously Joe from the Nerd Asylum, and we're going to be doing cross stitch again. I don't know why I'm not ready for any of this. I don't know why I'm always nervous when this show comes up.
Because we always start with the mistakes that were made.
Oh, yes. Yes, and mistakes were made. If everybody would like to turn their attention to Joe's hand camera. The mistake that I made. I sent way too much embroidery floss to Joseph.
It's fine.
Which also meant that I sent way too much to me because I ordered the exact same thing.
Except fine. For you've just ignited a new hobby. I'm gonna have to cross stitch for 20 years to get rid of this.
Sure. That's a lie, because some of that will disappear. You won't know where it went.
I have two cats. You're right.
The crafting goblins will get them.
Also, don't you have kids?
Yes.
Because these are great for making friendship bracelets.
Ah.
My mom never had any embroidery floss because my sister and I stole it all for friendship bracelets.
Yes. I have way too much. I probably did not need to buy any of this for myself, but I wanted to make sure I had the exact colors I needed. Okay. Let's go with what has everybody been crafting? Even you, Joseph. Any crafts going
on? This will be my first craft in many, many years.
Oh, how many?
Kindergarten?
Oh my God.
5th grade, maybe we made those little Christmas ornaments.
Joseph, you never took an art class?
Ooh.
That's right. But that was like drawing. Is that considered crafty?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then
yeah,
yes.
you just did a whole drawing challenge for the Nerd Asylum.
If you're including like drawing, then yeah, I do that quite frequently. But I don't know if that's considered crafty or like artistic. Yes. It's the same thing.
We will consider it crafty.
Then yes.
Crafty is making anything that didn't exist before.
Yep. Anything. Apparently.
Okay. Well, that's a daily thing then.
I have been working on a shawl for my little sister, which it's the never-ending shawl. Currently, it's very long, quite bunched up because that's how it rolls. And it's the color of the Green Bay Packers, which it won't be forever because it'll have a third color. But for now, apparently we're supporting them.
It looks so good.
Thank you. There were some places where I've dropped some stitches and I went, well, too late to fix that. Here we go.
It'll be
fine. Just pick them back up.
Oh, Joe. If I had noticed that I had done it, yes. But I've gotten around several times before I noticed.
That's okay. We'll work on how to fix stuff like that later.
Oh, good. There's ways to fix it.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, good.
I made some mistakes as well. So that cream-colored baby blanket I showed off last week. Yeah, we had 3 pregnant ladies at work. And I realized earlier, at the end of last week, that the cream-colored blanket is actually for shower number 3, not shower number 2. And I need to do a different blanket by the 4th of April for shower number 2.
That's like Monday.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Ooh. No, that's like Sunday.
Then maybe it's the 5th.
Okay. Giving you that extra date.
Yep. You know what? That day is going to be important.
Oh my god.
At least you'll be ahead on the second one.
Yes.
You'll be done with the second one. Or the third one, actually.
Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been working on baby blankets and that little rug that I had been working on a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Almost done with him.
Yes. I'm so excited.
But I'm not going to show him off on the internet yet.
Just me.
You
have to show me.
But It's for the Fates End
Mm-hmm.
stream on Ink and Lyre, and I'm going to send it. And they're actually going to do an unboxing for the player whose character has this little Rog. Because every time she talks about him, she just like gets heart eyes and is adorable. And so they're going to do an unboxing of this.
Do they?
So she's not going to see it until she actually.
Does she know she's getting it though?
I think she suspects, but I haven't officially said anything anywhere.
Yeah.
Their DM,
except for online when we talked about
now I'm saying.
Well, and also like you did it for a crafting thing that we were doing.
I did. Yes.
Yeah. So don't pay attention to us. This is not the crafts you're looking for. Is that a Star Wars
reference? Look at that.
That'll before we get started on what we're actually doing, I do want to remind everybody that our 24-hour charity live stream is coming up starting on the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's coming up quick.
The 9th at 7 p.m. and going until Saturday at 7 p.m. Danie and I don't think have an actual slot for that stream, but we will be filling in time whenever things are like, oh, there's a little bit of dead space here. Go crafting ladies.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do Portal.
Yes, I need to actually play it, or watch someone play it.
Been a hot minute.
I've seen a few little bits of it, but I've never actually played it myself. So we'll see.
Yes. What are you doing for that?
Well, I know that in Portal the cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie.
But this time the cake is not going to be a lie. I'm going to make a companion cube cake.
Beautiful. And I will be painting shoes. Not as exciting, but
still fun. They'll last longer than the cake will.
Maybe. You don't know me.
What kind of paint do you use on shoes that stays?
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to use Converse because I like to wear them. And you just use acrylic paint because it's a canvas shoe.
Oh.
So, yeah. And sometimes you can get things to protect it, like a spray that will set it. But every adhesive, like any acrylic paint that I have used on shoes before has always stayed without any protection spray on it.
Huh. Very cool.
Interesting.
Yep. I did my brother and me shoes like that, which I will show you later, Joe.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's the Adventure Zone guys, right?
Yes.
McElroy's.
Yes.
I'm hip. I'm young.
The McElroy's. That is one of the first times that I hung out with Adam. Was that show.
Oh wow.
And here we are. Still friends for some reason. He likes me. But today we are talking about The Mandalorian, which I just finished season 1 last night. And we were talking about, and we're cross-stitching Baby Yoda, because I don't know this little shit's name. Sorry, Danie's mom. And what else? Oh, Joe's and mine says, but first coffee. And Danie says, but first Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I'm not a coffee girl, but
Dr.
Pepper gets me through the day.
I'm not either. This one's going to my boy Tim. So, yeah. So we'll start crafting.
All right. I did some prep work with you last night. So I have a cross-stitching hoop.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we put it in the hoop.
Yeah.
This cheesecloth stuff. What is this called?
Ada.
Okay, we put the Ada in the hoop. That's not right. I know that. And then I was told to make guidelines, and I started making guidelines. And then I was told that I didn't have to do guidelines every line, so I skipped some lines.
Yeah, Joe, I am sorry.
And I bought a thimble, because you're supposed to use a thimble when you're crafting, right?
Sure. You can.
Crafting thimbles.
I mean, I have enough calluses from doing stuff like this that I don't need a thimble.
So I am ready ready for instruction, except for I just lost my needle.
Story of my life. It's right there. I see it, Joe.
So let me get you started then. Okay. First thing you're going to want is to separate whatever your first color is going to be. For what we're doing, I'm going with the dark green or the darker green because I like to work from top to bottom.
Yes.
And that's just me. You don't have to.
Yes.
And what I do is I find the end coming out of the floss and I pull it out 3 times. So 3 lengths. And it comes out as, a single piece.
2, 3. Oh,
and then just
does it actually like come out all the way?
No, you need to cut it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just snip it off.
I have scissors. You'd be surprised how hard it was to find those scissors.
While you're doing this, I will read the chat.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Danie's mom. I hope you didn't hear me curse earlier, but it's fine. Adam asks each of you, who is your favorite character in The Mandalorian? I will let you two start that because I have feelings about the show.
Definitely IG-11.
Oh, that's cute. I did not know that's what his name was.
Aww.
It's fine. You don't have to know everything about everything to enjoy something.
My friend Rebecca earlier when we were talking about crafts said babies are crafting.
Aww.
I mean, yeah. Making something that didn't exist before.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Yep.
I see Joe looking at stuff.
I think I'm supposed to, there's pieces. Am I supposed to
Yes. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab just one of those.
Okay.
One?
And you're going to pinch just a little bit below it and keep pinching and pull out that one. And you're going to get this weird, blobby thing happening. Don't worry about it. It's supposed to happen. Just keep pulling till that thread is free. And then gently straighten out the blobbiness. And it should end up going back to a relatively straight amount. And just set that aside.
Look at that.
It's magical. It's very cool.
I'm going to let Danie handle this. She's better at instructing people on this than I am.
This is what happened when I tried to do the black on my own.
Joseph.
I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize.
And I was like, oh, that didn't happen. Okay.
Happens.
Danie, who is your favorite character from The Mandalorian?
I like the mechanic lady with the curly hair. I can't remember her name.
Oh, yeah, she's only on one episode.
She comes back again in season 2, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't know that. I'm not that far.
But yeah, I very much enjoyed her. So actually, before you thread your needle, Joe.
Yes.
I hate weaving in ends that I don't have to. So I take the 2 ends of the thread and put them together and so now I've got a doubled up piece that has a loop on one end and 2 free bits on the other.
All right. 2 free bits and a loop.
And then you're going to grab your needle.
Okay.
And you're going to put your needle, you're going to thread it on the end that has the 2 free bits.
Okay. So the 2 free bits go through the hole in the needle.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
And so the loop is hanging out at the other end.
Okay. I've never been good at threading the needle. I think I've done it once.
Sometimes it helps to pull that out. To lay the thread, I don't know if you can see this, lay the thread over the needle. Pinch it so you've got it held nice and tight between your fingers, and then shove the hole down on top of it. The eye of the needle, I guess.
It's the eye of the needle.
Yeah, separating the floss is a trick. Once you figure out the trick to it, it's great and it usually works. Sometimes it doesn't, and that's different kinds of fun.
Oh, I got one of them. I'm halfway there.
Good.
I'm living on a prayer. We're going to spend the whole stream me trying to get the thread.
It happens.
And I'm trying to hide the pattern because copyright and all. This is a paid pattern that we're using.
Yes. Which we've linked in our Etsy so that you can, our Etsy, Jesus. We've linked it on our Instagram, so you should be able to find the pattern if you would like to do one as well.
Success.
Woohoo!
Do I just tie it like?
No, you're not going to tie anything.
Oh, that's even better. Okay.
So you're going to leave. You can set that aside for the moment, okay. And you're going to look at your pattern.
I am.
And I'm going to show just a little bit here. So you can see the pattern has a little arrow that marks the halfway point. And on mine, I took a pen and I just drew down so I could see where that halfway point goes. And it's got the same thing on the side.
Okay.
So you're going to find your very center point of the pattern.
Center point of the pattern. That'd be this one. And this one. Okay.
And then you're going to count how many squares up to the first line you're going to start stitching on. I'm barely showing it here.
Okay.
But if we're starting at the top, you want to go up to the highest point. And I'll even cheat for you. It's 22 stitches up. So you're going to count 22 squares up.
Okay.
And then on this one, 6 squares over. And I'm hiding the pattern again.
Just pull the thread out of the...
It happens.
All right. Let's see here. So while I'm trying to get this back in here, DB, what was your favorite character?
Or your least hated?
Baby Yoda.
I mean, it is pretty adorable.
Yes, the little green guy is my favorite.
Ooh, which reminds me, Joe.
Yes.
I gotta get your address because I have a hollow Baby Yoda to send you.
Yes.
Holla.
Because, pandemic kind of broke me. And stuff didn't happen, but now it's happened. So I have a Baby Yoda to send you.
That's fantastic. I will get with you after the stream and let
just
you know.
Say it out loud right now, Joe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just share it with the internet. No, let's not.
Danie, if you needed that, I could have given it to you.
124 South Main Street, London, UK. You can look it up on Google Maps. The TARDIS is located right there, but it doesn't have a time vortex manipulator, so you can't go anywhere anyway.
Good job, Joe. Always breaking your TARDIS.
Yeah, the technology to repair that isn't even going to be around for another like 50 years, so or 32 now. It's fine. This time zone isn't that bad. Trust me, it gets worse.
Good. Glad to hear it. Deep lore from the Nerd Asylum.
It gets better eventually.
Yeah, no, my favorite character is the little baby alien guy.
He is quite adorable.
I got it through the thing again, so there's that. Okay. 22.
So you're going to count up 22 and then over 6. And you're going to come up from the bottom. Oops.
Is it 6?
Yes.
Okay, what is the bottom? Are these things? This is the bottom.
Oh, sorry.
It's from
the center line. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're going to count from the center line. You're going to go up 22 from the center line, the horizontal center, and then over 6 from the vertical center.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I looked at it now.
I don't know if you can see where my needle's coming out. Give you a general idea.
22. And then you said over 6?
To your left.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, I gotta go the other way. You said from.
That's okay. You can pull it through so that you can turn it over and see where you're coming back up. That's fine.
There's the hole. Okay.
So with that first stitch, you're going to pull not quite all the way.
Okay, and it's supposed to be the doubled up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, I don't know if you can see here, you're going to go over one hole and up one hole to make an X, or half an X.
Over one hole to the left or right?
To the right. Yeah.
Okay. And
the first row is always going to be going bottom to top, left to right, and then you're going to come back bottom to top, right to left.
Okay, and am I supposed to have this much sticking out of the back?
Right now, yes.
Okay.
Because that's going to mean that you don't have to weave in an end.
Oh no, it's all wiggly wobbly.
Timey-wimey?
Yep.
Wrong show we're
franchise.
talking about.
Okay, I have made a little cross.
Okay, so you're going to flip it over.
Okay.
And you should have a loop from the one end, and then you should have the end that is doing all the stitching so far.
Oh,
you're going to put the needle through the loop.
Through the loop.
And just tighten it up. And now your end is secure.
Oh.
You don't have to weave it end later.
That is fantastic. That's an awesome trick.
It is. I'm very happy that I learned that.
Danie and I do things a little bit
I bought the thimble. I should
differently.
use the thimble.
You don't have to use the thimble if you don't want
Hey,
to, Joe.
we're professional crafters over here at That's So Crafty, aren't we?
Professional?
Well, yes, because professional means you get paid for it, and I have been paid for my crafts. So
You're the professional.
I'm a professional crafter.
I am not. I just work here.
So then your next stitch, you're just going to go down one and come up. And then you're going to go up one and to the right and go down into that.
Oh,
And you're just going to keep making those sideways leaning little crosses. The first row of this has, or at least on mine, it has 10. So you're going to make 10 of them.
Okay, so we're going
left to right.
So it's just sideways. It's not like a cross. You're not making X's. You're just making.
No, you're just going all the way across, and then you're going to come back and put the second half of the cross on.
Ah, okay.
I'm glad that Danie is teaching you how to do this because that is not how I do it.
I mean, really, as long as it ends up looking the way you want it to.
Yeah. I also pull my floss way differently than Danie does. Danie's makes sense. Mine looks gross when I do it.
Well, when I first started cross-stitching, I read somewhere, maybe it was in the Little House on the Prairie books. I don't remember. But that the front of your piece should look just as good as the back.
Oh, 100%. But like, so you go across the whole way. I literally start in the center and work my way from one side and then to the other.
Which is perfectly valid. It's whatever.
Yeah. And I also go ahead and do my X's as I go. But that, like, this is just because Dragon learned how to cross stitch by herself. Like, when we first did it in December, that's when I did it, and I didn't ask a lot of questions because I was like, I know how to do this, and now that you're explaining it, I'm like, I
have learned so much.
No, I've been doing it wrong the whole time is what I'm finding out, which is fine.
You've just been doing it your way.
So we're going all the way over to the center line.
Yep.
Okay, which is where I have my guidelines.
Yes.
Is that going to be a problem? Do I need to take those out?
If your guideline is really thick, you can take it out.
Yes.
Because
Joseph's is really thick.
I should probably take all the guidelines out then.
So the guidelines really help whenever you're just first starting out, but once you know where your starting part is, it's just counting from there, basically.
You may want to leave your horizontal one in for now.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that you've got a reference so you know where you're going when you change colors.
I think my vertical ones are the ones I did last.
Uh-oh. It's okay. I mean, and you can also leave them in if you want, Joe.
Nope, I'm pulling them out.
Oh, okay.
It might be easier to take them out now than later when you've got all the stitches going over them.
Also true. I learned that the hard way.
They make the little holes from the needle, and it's kind of, they're already, like, You can see the line. I guess in theory you could probably just do that, like poke the holes in the line area.
Yeah.
You can also use like a washable marker. There are craft markers that can steam away. So you can just draw on there, and then when you're done, you steam it, and it goes away.
Where do you find things like this? Where do you recommend shopping for your
stores?
Yeah, I usually get mine at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Not Hobby Lobby. I hate Hobby Lobby. I avoid Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
Michael's or Joann's.
Hobby Lobby is expensive as hell.
Well, and they have some problematic practices that I will not support with my money.
No.
And if Joann's and Michael's do, well, they haven't told me yet. So,
they've been less public about it.
Yes.
Exactly. They've been sneakier about their creepiness. Fine.
Snicky.
A snake, a snake.
A snicky snake.
Am I pulling? Yeah, okay, I'm pulling that, right? Okay, yes. Oh, don't get it. You gotta be very careful.
And you don't want to pull your stitches super tight when you're doing it. But you don't want them loose. But you'll get a pretty good feel for that fairly quickly, I think.
This whole line is just there. It's not coming out.
Oh no!
Well, that's what sharp, pointy little scissors are good for.
I have scissors. They are not sharp, nor are they pointy.
How about a seam ripper?
No, but I got a needle.
That'll work too.
Maybe. So, Mandalorian, yeah, it was. That's a Star Wars thing, and there's Baby Yoda, and there's the Mandalorian, which is not Boba Fett.
No,
he's a different Mandalorian.
Yes.
And before we get into all this discussion, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna put it out there. I enjoy Star Wars. I am not a expert or big like hardcore fan in any way, so whatever I say, take it with a grain of salt. Because I enjoy the series, but I am not in any way. I don't know anything about the canon of the books or like all the stuff, since I know very little about all that stuff.
I am learning more than I had intended to, because my husband read like all of the Star Wars books.
Oh, nice.
And so he knows about all the stuff that used to be canon, but now isn't because Disney changed everything.
Yeah.
And so when we're watching stuff like that, that's one of the shows we watch together. He tells me about those sorts of things, which is kind of cool to hear. But
I generally hear that stuff from like after the episodes will come out, I'll see like people writing articles about the Easter eggs, and then half of them I don't really understand, so I have to go back and figure out why it's an Easter egg and what that means.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. I like the fact that they're adding extra content for people who are, super fans.
Yeah.
But it's not something I am knowledgeable about.
Speaking of super fans,
Mm-hmm.
one of the reasons why I have been so turned off by Star Wars and The Mandalorian is the fact that I stepped into a thing going, I think I'm going to start watching Star Wars. And I got aggressively told how to watch the movies, and I went, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I have watched a total of 3 of the movies.
Okay.
A season of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's okay. Part of the reason we do this show is to talk about all the different fandoms that are out there. And you and I are not going to be fans of all of them.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it.
It's okay. You can cut it. It's just string.
Yeah.
I cut it.
You won't hurt anything.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, Danie.
Yo.
Your sister in
the
chat says, how do you hate Hobby Lobby?
Oh. I'm going to say Google it.
Yeah.
But among other things, there are theft of religious artifacts and...
Oh, good. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with Hobby Lobby and the people who own it. And they are very much not separating themselves from their company.
Yeah.
So there's just a lot going on with Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. And the fact that if you're allergic to cinnamon, don't walk into their shop in the fall.
Ooh, yeah. Well,
that could be said about any craft store in fall, though.
That could be said about Kroger in fall.
Yeah, so I don't know where the nearest Kroger is up here, but so a coworker of mine is very, very allergic to cinnamon. Oof. And so like even if people were drinking like pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh really?
Yeah, like she couldn't even be on the floor with any of that. So it's like, oh good.
Welcome home.
I just wanted to tell you that we're home, so
okay.
we're gonna be outside still for a bit.
You got till dark.
Yeah.
All right, successfully removed my confusing stitches there. All right.
Your confusing ones, Joe?
Yes.
Just the confusing ones?
Just the confusing ones, which was everything but the green that we just did.
And that's okay.
Okay.
I guess I don't understand because we only have one craft store up here.
1, 2, 3,
I mean, it makes
4,
sense,
5.
but only having Michael's as a choice sucks. Well,
yeah.
The internet is wonderful is all I have to say about that, because like you can get some of your crafting stuff online too. That's where I've gotten most of my knitting stuff.
Yes.
And I blame Danie for that hobby.
I will take full blame for that.
Joe, watch out, because Danie will get you into knitting.
Knitting, huh?
Yep.
That is my poison.
It is the next step. And the problem also is I go, Danie, let's make this thing. And she just goes, okay. And I'm like, okay.
You're supposed to say no. Nope.
You're supposed to say no.
So I have done the 6 cross stitches.
And then you need to do 4 more that would have been on the other side of the line.
Okay.
So if you look at that top row of your pattern, I think it's the same as mine. Mine has 10 squares across the top row.
It is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, and they have the little arch in the center of them. Whatever that means.
That little arch tells you which color you're using.
Yeah, there's a legend on the right side of your pattern, Joe.
There's a legend. There's several legends sitting here talking with me right now.
Oh, you flatterer.
Did I miss one? I think I missed one.
What'd you miss, Joe?
I think I missed one.
That's okay. You can just stick your needle back through.
There we go.
And back up.
Fix it.
So I got stuck. Taking it so seriously. I want this to be
the best.
The best.
The very best there ever was.
No, that's the wrong franchise.
Wait, what's that?
That would be Pokemon.
Oh, I have only been involved in Pokemon Go briefly, and
listen, I also am not involved in that fandom. It's another one of those fandoms that has certainly scared me away.
Oh,
I think you'll find groups of toxicity in any fandom.
Yeah,
you just have to kind of find the quality fans. Because in any fandom, you're going to have groups of people that are good and groups of people that are bad.
Oh, 100%. I just, sometimes I go, I don't want to have to deal with that, and don't.
So I need a total of 10, right?
Yes.
Off the top, yeah.
Okay.
And then once you've got your 10, you're going to go back the other way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I think the next time you have me do a cross stitch, we're gonna do bigger holes and like full size yarn because I'm too old for this.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've noticed that my lighting. I've moved my recording down to my basement, and the lighting leaves a little bit of something to be desired in terms of my old eyes being able to see what the hell I'm doing. But that's fine.
Y'all are funny.
Look, kid, one of these days this will be you.
Also, listen, I will just say this, Joe, you were the one that was like, I want to do cross stitch. And I went, okie dokie. So, like,
of all the crafts, I think this is probably I would think this is probably the easiest to kind of learn and do. There's a little bit of prep work to it, but I think once we get going, having you guys kind of guide me it's not that difficult. I say as I just now finished the 10 across the top, and I go back the other way, right?
Yes.
So I go straight down, and then I make an X.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. I keep forgetting I gotta put it under the camera because we did this whole camera thing.
You did that whole camera thing. I was like, we could just show your face.
That's a we. You said. I've tuned into that so crafty. I know what you all do.
We make mistakes. It's
so
fine.
Funny. Da, 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 da.
I know it gets awfully quiet when we're doing things that count.
Yeah, that's also the problem. Also, I don't really want the Star Wars fandom to break down my door later, so...
Oh, you'll be fine. I'll come after him with my laser blaster and my lifesaver.
I did not say those words to
No,
you.
I just did.
Okay. I just don't... I want it to be clear that I was not the one who said it.
I said it.
Oh, my friend just said I should be scared of the Pokemon fandom. Great.
Also, I think Han shot first.
Ooh,
put that out there.
I do believe that is another controversial point.
Oh gosh, why are we doing this?
I specifically said that because I knew it would piss them off. It's fine.
Did he? I don't understand. I watched that movie.
It depends on which edit you watch.
I watched it on Disney Plus, so
who you talk to and who they're fans of and everything. In the end, it's a movie, it's a franchise, it's a series, it's a intellectual property, and it really doesn't matter. As long as it's bringing joy to people, let it bring joy to people.
You might want to take that back, Joseph.
What?
There's a lot of people that are passionate about it.
That's fine, and you can be passionate, but if you're stealing other people's joy away from it, then that's not really
true.
Exactly. We want to just share the joy, not make you unhappy to be part of something. And like I said, I felt like The Mandalorian was sort of a good standalone piece.
I also felt like you didn't really have to know anything about the Star Wars galaxy to enjoy that series.
Nope. There are things that if you were fully immersed in the whole everything about it, you would probably get that, I didn't get. But it's still just a fun little show.
Okay.
I'm going to turn my camera a little bit because I keep leaning in and I keep leaning off camera.
It happens.
Okay.
I think part of the reason I liked it is that I relate to the Mandalorian himself. He's just a cranky old guy who suddenly has this problem to deal with.
A child.
And he agreed to do it.
Yeah.
He took responsibility. But quite often he's like, ugh, why did I do this?
Same? I don't know. I mean, I watched the first 4 episodes so long ago, and then I sat down to watch it last night to finish it for the show. And my mom goes, "What are you watching?" I went, "The Mandalorian." She's like, "What's going on?" And I went, "I don't know."
That's the case with just about any show I watch.
Space
it took
lasers.
me a couple episodes or a couple watch throughs of the Endgame to figure and Infinity War to figure out who was what and where.
I was just like, but I finished season 1, so people can get off my back.
And I'm just gonna say it. It's all Quinn's fault.
I don't know who that is.
I switched to Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Well, we're not talking about Marvel, even though it's owned by the same company.
Okay, look at that. I have a thing across the top.
A row.
Excellent.
Awesome. Danie, how's yours looking?
Not bad.
Nice.
Got a couple extra rows. It's fine.
I wasn't looking at your screen and there was hesitation and I was like, wait, what happened?
I know. I'm just a little further ahead, but that's, years of practice because.
So if I'm looking at this pattern correctly, we go a row down
Yep.
and we do one extra on each side.
Yes.
That is correct.
Now, would you recommend starting from the outside and working one way and then working back just like you did on this side?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So probably the side that I just finished at, right?
Yes.
All right.
And if you look at the back of mine, I'm not cutting the thread in between or anything, just going straight to the next row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is mine.
So there's just a little piece of thread.
Hello, Sabai. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yeah. One of our regulars. Yeah. But Sabai also comes over to Barovia quite often, so gets to see in all sorts of places.
Pardon me. Sorry.
Joseph, never apologize.
I will always apologize.
Nope.
You'll just have to deal with it. Sorry.
Nope, never apologize.
Always.
Never.
Always.
Never.
Oh,
We can do this. Yeah, see?
Well, I'm
No.
Canadian. We apologize. It's fine.
Baba. Shit. Mm.
So yeah, it's cross stitch is pretty much just following the colors on your chart.
Yeah.
It's a thing that is not necessarily fast.
Oh, no, but it's kind of, is he part Canadian? Are you part Canadian, Joe?
Me? No.
Joe just apologizes for everything when he doesn't have to.
I have no qualms with Canadians. I like Canada in theory. I've never been there.
In theory, I like Canada. Oh, gosh.
Oh goodness. Well, I'm
Sorry, I can't think while I'm concentrating on this. I'm like just mouthing words and they're just coming out.
That's the problem with cross stitch, because we had the same thing happen during our Christmas episode, but also I didn't curse in that episode at all.
That's true. You did not.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
quite a feat for you.
I know. But Danie's mom was here in like person, and I was like, Christmas, no cursing. So anytime we do like a Christmas episode of anything, I'm gonna be like, watch your mouth, dragon.
Or apologize to my mom. It'll be fine.
I always apologize to your mom. Basically, my existence on this show is a sorry, Danie's mom.
Oh, I was way off on that one. I'm just like guessing which hole to poke it through.
Oh.
No, over.
Yeah, I'm thinking that next time I do this, I'm going to get out my reading glasses.
Oh yeah, I
Wow.
have glasses. I should probably use them.
Glasses would help a whole lot with these tiny, tiny little things.
It also helps to be in a more, I will say this, it helps me to be in a more well-lit space than my own office right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have to look at the lighting down here.
Yeah.
The video doesn't look too bad,
No, the video looks pretty good, Danie.
but my eyes.
I keep getting stuck on the thingy over here. My thimble's not helping.
That's because thimbles are useless.
Nuh-uh, they sell them. They have to have a use.
So you know how they sell like random parts at shops, and they think that if you don't know what you're doing, they like auto shops. They think that you don't know what you're doing. They try to push certain items on you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what crafting does. They go, "Oh, hey, you need this thing," and it's like, I don't.
Well, I got my thimble and needle from Walgreens. They're not a crafting store, so they asked me if I wanted some Excedrin.
You can be an honorary Canadian for your apologies. I have heard those things before. I know you've heard those things before, but but I'm trying to be better because I have to play an 11-year-old for a different show.
Oh, don't you remember being 11?
I don't. That was
about the age that
Dragon probably was the same at 11ish.
Honestly, I was not. I was a quiet kid. There was no curses that came out of this child. There was just timid,
just innocence.
shy.
I don't believe that.
Well, I guess you'll have to talk to my mama. Because I am not the same person as I was back then, thank God.
You would have had a fun time with 13, 14-year-old me. I was maybe a little bit of a problem child.
Listen.
Oh.
I mean, not to my mom, but to my friends.
Oh, good.
So you know how that's sort of the age where you start telling dirty jokes?
Is it?
Well, like junior high.
Oh, okay.
People start.
Oh, no. I lost my thread.
Oh, no.
Get good, Joseph.
It happens.
How
it's
did
okay.
you lose your thread?
It comes out.
I thought it was doubled.
Yes, but it's not attached to the needle.
Oh, weird. Okay.
I am using the webcam to see better.
Is it helping? Because it's not
working.
It's not working.
Nope, that didn't work.
My almost 10-year-old thinks the S word stands for stupid. Oh my gosh.
Oh, nope, that didn't work.
Yeah, when I was in junior high, I used to play like I was so innocent and didn't understand all these jokes my friends were telling. And so I'd make them explain them to me. That was the best. It was so much fun.
That is such a good way to diffuse a situation, too.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't remember 11-year-old. I've pushed most of those memories from my mind.
I think I need to make these more even. Oh, there we go. I have pushed those memories from my mind too, but unfortunately I can't forget. It was so traumatizing.
Being 11 was traumatizing?
Yeah, we were going through the Black Plague during that time.
Oh, that's right. You know. Thought it was like, never mind, I'm not going to be mean.
Uh-huh. That'd be a first.
Wow, Johnny's not even here, and I'm getting it.
That's why Joe's taking up the mantle.
God.
Okay, where'd I come out at? There it is. Okay, so
nobody knows, Joe.
Wait, was that a bad joke?
You just said no. It was you're like, where did I come out of? And I was like, nobody knows. Only you two, buddy.
This one? Yeah, I think so.
I do think that when we cover, I almost said Hannibal. Nope.
Oh, we're doing a Hannibal craft? I'm down for that.
Eventually, I'm sure.
Eventually, yes, because I freaking love Hannibal and Silence of the Lambs and all of those.
I didn't watch either of those, but I did read and watch Red Dragon, and that was really good.
Oh, Red Dragon is a great movie. Oh, so nope, we're not talking about this in this show. No, I was about to say Hamilton. When we have Hamilton on for this show, Joe should come back.
Ooh.
Baby,
yeah.
come back.
Invite me, because I'm not going to give away my shot.
I might. I don't know. Probably not.
Damn. Okay. I'm a horrible guest, apparently.
You're not. You know better than that.
I mean, I was going to invite you back for the Star Wars episode.
Oh. Wait, isn't that what we're doing?
No, we're doing the Mandalorian. There's a difference.
But it takes place in the same thing.
Yes, but we're ignoring all the other movies because, honestly, it really does. It's something that can stand alone. People who are not Star Wars fans can appreciate Mandalorian.
I'm throwing down that. Are you going to do a Pokemon craft? Probably. We haven't decided yet. So I do have a very important question.
Okay.
what up with the black lightsaber? Because there's only two things that I want from this series. I want a lightsaber and I want a Baby Yoda. But now I find out they come in black, and I very much need that in my life.
I have no idea what the black lightsaber is.
Son of a bitch.
So, based on articles that I've read, not any personal knowledge,
Personal knowledge of the Jedis, Joe?
personal knowledge of the lore. Apparently, the black saber belonged to some of the Mandalorians, specifically, and I don't know if that's season 2 or season 1 that she comes in, so I don't know. Spoilers. There is a redheaded Mandalorian that comes in later.
Oh yeah, I think that's season
2, who wants that black lightsaber because it like gives her the right to rule the homeworld of the Mandalorians.
Fun.
Ooh.
Okay. So
And again,
now-
that's specifically referencing like books and canon outside of basic Star Wars. And when I say basic Star Wars, I mean the prequels, the 3, and then the recent 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I'm just talking out of my butt. Don't
No,
listen.
so
I know
I
nothing
asked-
about any of that stuff.
I asked my sister's boyfriend, who is a huge Star Wars nerd. And he was like, have you watched Clone Wars? And I went, no, I haven't watched Clone Wars. And he's like, this is going to take a lot to explain. And I went, you know what? I don't care anymore.
It's basically a legendary wondrous item from 5e.
Nah, there we go.
There we
Speaking
go.
my
We
language.
understand.
Put everything into D&D terms for me, please.
That does make life a little bit easier.
I've literally was like watching, I think it was New Hope. Is that the first one in the original series?
Oh god.
Yes.
Okay. So I was watching that, and at one point I was just sitting there and I was like, you know what? I want to play in a Star Wars game, but only so that I can have a lightsaber. I don't care about anything else.
We can make that happen.
Joe, we can't make that happen. We can't do it.
There aren't
Okay.
enough hours in the day.
You already said yes to another thing, huh?
DB.
I have said, stop it, Joseph, you're getting me in trouble. Oh my gosh. I did say yes to another thing, but you told me that it wasn't scheduled. It's a, do you want to do this now, guys?
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah. Not that I don't have another thing that I said yes to.
Oh my goodness.
Danie, you know about this. This is the altered carbon thing.
Hey,
Oh.
DB, do me a favor.
Oh God, what?
Put your tongue at the top of your, like the roof of your mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and then push air out and go, okay, and then make your mouth like a circle and say, oh.
Oh.
Now put them together and say no.
Yes.
As I suspected. Okay, now I'm looking at the pattern here because I got the 2 lines here.
Yeah.
And I think we do the same thing. We go an extra line on the next one.
Yes.
That is correct.
Okay.
Look at you. You're picking this up. No problem.
Yeah.
That would be...
Be friends. I need my pattern now.
How far are you, DB?
I have 3 lines done.
You're so far ahead of me, you cheater.
Cheating is
Yeah,
not
you're
what I
cheating.
would call it, because Danie always gets these things done before me. And I do mean
Yeah.
always.
Again, it comes down to years and years and years of practice. Because I believe I started cross-stitching, God, I was probably like 8 or 9 using the plastic things and shoelaces. So my fingers know what they're doing.
I'm
There.
glad somebody
Now
does.
I can just relax.
Can you?
Nope. But I can pretend that I'm relaxing.
True that. Let's not curse. Let's be good.
It's okay, you can curse.
No, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this next line.
If you ever find yourself ready to curse, DB, I have a recommendation.
Oh God.
there's a book at our local library, and if you don't have it at yours, I can get it sent to you, because Amazon is a thing. But it's a book on hexes, and I find that they work better than curses.
Joseph?
Ooh, I think I have a book of hexes.
See, there you go.
You guys
Danie knows what's up.
Are ridiculous.
No,
Look.
that's a wizarding spell. I think it qualifies
Joseph.
as a charm.
How dare you?
We're
It's
mixing
part of
franchises now. We're not even on the Mandalorian anymore.
Nope.
We're not even in Disney anymore. That's Universal, man.
It is universal because nerds generally share more than one passion.
That is true.
Do we?
I mean, there's always the core passion.
I don't know what mine is.
Saying yes.
Oh, okay. Wow. I don't want to hear it, man, because you're just as bad as I am.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have a limited number of projects.
Oh, do you now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what is that limit? 100?
Yeah, there's 24 hours in a day, so 24 projects.
Jeez.
An hour a
See,
day.
I really shouldn't talk. I'm just thinking about all the knitting projects that I've got laying around. Yeah.
Oh, there's also that. I wasn't even thinking about the knitting stuff that I do as well.
Sorry, I'm not trying to, I just don't want to have to hold it all the way out there. There we go.
Cameras are fun.
So you can flip it over, and it makes it a lot faster.
Yes, you can absolutely flip it over to find your next hole.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Sorry, I should have mentioned that. I keep forgetting that my fingers know what they're doing, so I didn't mention it because they don't bother with that anymore. But your fingers are new at this. But yeah, flipping it over makes it go way faster.
I think my spite is fueling me too. Like I'm trying to catch up to DB just so I can be.
Oh, no. Don't do that.
Don't catch up to you?
I don't know why you have to be spiteful about it.
I am very spiteful about it right now. I'm like, no, she can't be ahead of me.
Joe, I have been doing this kind of craft for a very long time as well. So this is like one of the original crafts that I ever started when I was in middle school. So...
Well, you should probably finish it then, huh?
Oh,
I knew that was coming.
God damn it.
Dad jokes.
Despite what people think, you can actually make dad jokes without being a dad. Just FYI, I always appreciate a good dad joke.
No, I won't do it.
They're often called puns in the non-dad joke world.
True. I've got a home game, and our bard had to leave.
Oh.
It was fine. He'll probably be back after life chills out. It's not a big deal. It wasn't like a "we hate you, you're never coming back." It was, well, life's in the way, so we're gonna the party's got to move on anyway. So it worked. But he was the king of dad jokes, and the rest of the party is trying to make up for it, and it hurts. It hurts so much.
Then they're doing it right.
I think you're probably right, but still, ouch.
Oh, yes? Hello. Oh, she's jealous. Kids are outside. Cat wants to join them.
Of course.
Too bad.
Too bad.
It's more fun. I feel like I should drag us back to the topic of Mandalorian, but I don't know that I have a whole lot specific to say about it. I mean, it's one of those that I enjoyed it. I'm going to finish watching the second season, and if there's a third, I will watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure there will be a third.
But I don't know that it's like one that I'll feel the need to rewatch. If that makes sense.
I will probably rewatch the second season right before the third season drops, and then probably rewatch the third season right before the fourth.
Right.
You kind of brush up on things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, I don't know that it's something I'd go back to over and over again. But there's very few movies that I do that for anyway, movies or TV shows that I frequent.
True.
Are there any movies or TV shows that you go back to
Yes.
from time to time?
Yes.
What is that, DB?
So my super favorite one when I just feel down and need something that I really love is Parks and Rec.
Yes.
Parks and Recreation is just fun. I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I like The Office. I hate The Office. And then they'll tell me, oh, it's just like The Office. It's not.
No.
So I go back to Parks and Rec. I usually go back to the first 3 seasons of Supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Community is one that I go back to.
I've never watched that.
You might enjoy it.
I've heard.
It's somewhere. I feel like it's somewhere between The Office and Parks and Rec in terms of the type of humor that it is.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec, that had Chris Pratt in it, right? And Amy
Yes, it
Poehler.
did.
Okay,
Yes.
I know what you're referencing. And then The Office was Steve Carell.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the American version because Ricky Gervais was in the other one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think part of reason why I do not like The Office is I work in an office and I do not want to be reminded of my job.
I'm doing it.
It looks so good, Joe.
It does. It looks so good.
You're doing really well.
I'm going to show you what to do when you're getting close to the end of your thread.
Okay.
Because you don't want to completely run out because it's kind of a pain.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're going to finish with your wrong side up, your back facing up. Then you're going to take your needle and you're just going to slide it underneath some of the stitches you've already made. And some of them will be kind of tight, and that's okay. You just want to go basically all the way across a row. Pull your needle through, and then your thread is stuck underneath that last row of stitching. And you can either trim it tight right away, or you can leave it long and trim it later. I like to trim it sooner rather than later, so it's not getting in my way. And then you just pull out another piece of floss from your bunch and thread your needle again and start on the next row.
I may have to have you run me through the super cool trick.
We're starting again?
Yeah.
No problem. I'm just pulling my floss free, so I'll be ready to do that in just a moment.
Okay, there's the needle. Don't lose the needle. Trim it.
So you can do what I do, and I do not suggest ever doing this, but if you're worried about losing a needle, stick it between the folds of your jeans.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and bypass that option.
I'm just saying, it's right there. It's a little like fold. Just stick it in there.
Okay, now I pinch.
I have purchased this little needle case that has a magnet in it because I'm tired of losing them.
Because Danie's
I've
fancy.
lost thousands of needles, so now I just keep them in a case.
Not working. Oh. Okay, let's try this again. I pinch.
Yep.
And then are those extra ones? There's 2 in there. That's why. Give me just one. I failed my dex check.
It happens.
There we go. Okay, got one. Now
So pinch just below that and pull it free. And you'll get the weird little worm.
Hey, all right.
There you go.
Okay, and then we double it up so there's a loop on. Oops, sorry, knocking the camera everywhere. I'm horrible at this. There we go. Focus. Okay. All right, double end. And then no end in. I just realized because I looked at the camera and you guys are doing Portal.
We are doing Portal.
And I am wearing a Portal shirt.
Oh, I was wondering what your shirt was, but that makes so much sense. So, like, the orange is a little faded, was why I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I love it. That's great. Yeah, we are doing Portal. I recently discovered using needle miners.
Ooh.
Minders?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically a fun little magnetic thing that you put.
Oh, yeah, your mom told me about this whenever we did cross-stitching before.
Yeah, and then your needle just sits on it so it doesn't go flying. It's
Danie,
really cool. What?
I was hoping that I would be ahead of you. And then I look at your stitches, and you are helping Joseph, and you're ahead of me? What the hell?
I'm not. There's no cross stitch here.
There is so much. I saw the eyeballs.
No eyeballs here.
Okay, so I need to start, and I'm coming up from the back.
Yep.
Okay, and then this line is 2 over. Right? No. Yes.
I'm so mad.
Okay, because that's the same symbol. So yep, 2. So down 1, 2. Poke through the hole.
You'll come up not all the way.
Not all the way. Okay.
Then you make your cross.
Cross.
And then you flip it over.
And you pull it through the loop.
Yep, put your needle through the loop and give it a little tug. And boom, there you go.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. And I'm back on the craft again.
I'm back on the craft again, yes. All right, Joe.
Adjust my seat here. Take a sip of coffee.
Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing for a chair down here.
Is your chair not comfortable?
It's okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know how comfortable it's going to be for like long streaming sessions.
Oh, yeah, like Roll for Weird.
Yeah.
Whenever we go back to that.
I'm currently in a dining room chair.
Oh, yeah.
But I did get one of the padded ones, so it's better than the plain wooden one that I've been using. But it is certainly not my recliner.
Just bring your recliner down.
But I like it upstairs for knitting.
That's true, yes.
And I do have a recliner in the next room.
Bring that one down.
Every time I adjust, I have to move the camera. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
We don't want to do it that way.
Never apologize, Joseph.
I mean, not never.
Never apologize, Joseph.
I'm sorry that I apologize so much, DB. I will get better at that. No, I won't.
No, you won't.
See our message from Adam. Yes, if we stop early, we will message you. But,
hey, DB and gang. Oh, hey, cool. I'm prepping the... Okay. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah.
The little baby Yoda really stole the show.
Of course he did. It was like, but that's also because Disney knows the hell they're doing. They're like, make the cute thing and people will buy the merch.
Well, yeah. We all want the cute.
Yes.
Yeah, and Disney really does know how to utilize... Oh, camera's over here. Sorry. I keep doing it off camera. I made Adam do another camera, and I'm not even doing it over here.
Yeah.
Okay, what if we do this?
Yeah, Disney is good at their marketing.
Well, yeah. They've been doing it since the dawn of time.
That's true. I mean, maybe not quite the dawn of time, but for longer than I've been alive.
No, literally, the dawn of time. Wasn't that one of their movies?
I think it probably was.
Land Before Time was one of theirs, wasn't it? No, it wasn't.
No. The cute dinosaurs were not Disney.
Shocker.
I remember Petrie.
Aw, yeah. That was one that I did not watch myself, but I watched when I was babysitting.
Mm-hmm. That was my childhood.
Yeah, well, I would have babysat you, so...
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
I feel like I'm making progress, which is a lot better than I thought I would be at this point, so...
Oh, cross-stitching, so once you start and get the hang of it, it's a pretty simple craft that doesn't it sometimes takes a lot of time. I had one that I had to completely redo.
I feel like we're doing a very basic pattern.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
I've seen some things that get pretty complicated.
The one that you sent me that you thought we should do?
Yes.
Yes.
That would have been perfect.
No.
I have enough string to do it.
No, you actually don't. You actually don't.
What are you talking about?
You do not.
I think I do.
There are more colored. No, Joe, you are underestimating that pattern.
Okay, maybe not in the correct colors, but the amount of string.
No, you don't.
How much string could that thing possibly have taken?
Oh, when I actually do that pattern for you, you will see.
Okay, I expect progress reports every day.
You will have lots every day. You're funny.
It's not like you're doing anything else, DB.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I have all the time in the world.
But small projects like this, you do see progress pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I have sorry, Mom. I have a cross stitch that I've been working on from my mom.
Oh.
It's
cover your spoilers.
Oh no, she knows about it because I've been working on it for about a decade now.
Oh,
Jesus.
It's a Christmas stocking. And yeah, there's a lot of stitches on that puppy.
Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful. But I'm about a third of the way down the leg. Haven't even looked at the foot yet. It'll eventually get done, I think.
It's how that usually goes, though. Because I said I have one that was a pretty big one that I started, and then I'm gonna have to redo it because I messed up on my counting somewhere. I don't know where, and I don't know how to fix it. So
yeah.
And it says what doesn't kill you gives you XP.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get so much more black thread.
One of my favorites is hanging upstairs, and it says, "I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong."
Oh, snap! That's a good one.
It really was, and it was a fast little one.
Yeah.
There's one I want to do for the Martian, but
that
has a lot to it.
Yeah, the one that Joe sent me before, and then I sent it to you, and in the description it says beginner, and I went, no, it's not.
It looked
Uh-oh.
I think I just misclicked. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh, Danie, you're on screen.
I'm sorry. Danie, that was totally my fault. I clicked.
Oh no. Adam. Oh, Danie's left. Okay, hold on. We have to get this fixed.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
just walking around the corner. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, okay, we're back. No, we're not. Hold on. Yes, we are. There we go.
We're back.
Oh, jeez.
So sorry. That was my fault. I clicked the button on the phone.
That's okay.
Turned off my phone camera.
I think I need to leave my video off because if I put it back on, it'll mess things up again.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's fine. It's fine.
Danie, so mad.
I think you all got to see my lovely knit hat that is keeping me cozy.
It was very cute.
It's got a ponytail hole on the top.
I saw that. 1, 2, 3.
Is that one that you knitted?
It is. It is one that I like to sleep in. Because it keeps my head nice and warm. And keeps my hair out of the way.
So, okay, going in one direction is a lot easier than the cross stitching because then you have to kind of pay attention to which hole
yes
you've already been in and which one you got to come out of.
Yeah, it can be a little harder to see.
Oh, there we go.
Sometimes I yank my thread out of the needle. It's fine.
I mean, we all do that.
Yep.
I will say one of the handy devices is
A needle threader?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, the chat had just me distracted.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Why?
Why did it have you distracted?
Because it's me, and I'm distracted by most things.
Because she's in charge of reading the chat.
I am, usually.
You're just a good chat reader.
Sometimes. Okay, yes. Thank criminy. The Yoda's head isn't even.
Ah!
Ah?
Ah?
I keep getting stuck on the...
Ah.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Yes, if you're healthy.
Yeah, I'm ready to go back to bed. This has been a long day.
Yeah.
Got your vaccine?
I did. I got my second dose yesterday.
Yeah, I think I've heard that it's the second dose that is the trouble one, as far as the symptoms and everything. We're still only at 50 and over at this point, which is crazy.
Oof.
One day you'll get it, Joe.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get there.
Well, I got mine because I'm in healthcare.
Ah.
But I did wait until like the very end of the healthcare group because I'm IT in healthcare, and I have my own office in the back of the building, and I'm not in a hospital setting.
Yeah.
And I don't have to actually interact with patients at all most of the time.
How did I do that?
How did you do what?
I have a knot in my loop.
Oh, it happens.
Oh, well.
If you pull gently, it often will just pop itself out.
Yep.
No, that's a full-on knot.
You done goofed, Joseph.
Oh, well.
It happens.
See, I did that intentionally. See, when you hang it, the nail has to hang it on the wall, right? So you pop that nail in there and it hangs beautifully centered on the wall. It's just
there you go.
Right there.
I would not be hanging it from that loop.
Shh. I did it intentionally, DB.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying I wouldn't hang it from that loop, but that's just me. Living my truth. Did you hear that? From our second dose, we will be waiting 4 months. What?
Oof.
What does that mean?
That's the way the government there is running things. They're trying to get a first dose into everyone.
Oh, I'm in healthcare, but not a client facing, and it got pretty early since about half our company didn't want it. Oh, nice. I just got mine on Sunday because it opened up to 16 and over on was it Sunday or Monday? I don't remember. But yeah, good times.
It hasn't been terrible. It's kind of like having a really bad cold, but without the congestion.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of nice. I don't like my runny nose and itchy eyes and all of that go along with a cold, so it's nice to not have to deal with that. But
yeah, of all the symptoms, that's one of the worst ones. So,
but man, I've been napping more than Adam today,
which is shocking.
Does Adam nap a lot?
Oh my God, Joseph! What a question.
Yes.
I feel like that was a loaded question, apparently.
I love Adam so much, but like
he naps
a lot, and I'm just like, how? Teach me your ways, because I do not nap well.
Well, first of all, you have to take time away from your hobbies to actually lay down and take a nap.
What?
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
What?
What are other ways to take a nap? Can I knit while sleeping?
I mean, maybe.
You probably could, Danie. I don't want to hear that. Look what I finished in my sleep. Damn it.
I mean, there have been nights that I've fallen asleep with knitting in my hands. I don't recommend that. especially when you're using the tiny little needles.
I have done 3 rows.
Proud of you. I'm not going to tell you what.
So am I still doing the same color? Am I skipping down to the next row and over one?
Yes, that's the way I did it. I like to do
the same color,
all one color at once.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And then switch to a different color.
Okay. So.
And on this little guy, even though his ears are the same color, because they're way out to the sides, I'm going to do those separate.
Yep.
Just so I'm carrying the thread across less stitches.
Yep.
Keeps the back a little bit neater.
And I'm only doing 3 and then I'm skipping 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Okay. 1,
We shall continue cross-stitching.
2. Yeah, I realized cross-stitching is a close thing for me. Like, I like to have it up here in my eyes so I can see what I'm doing. And this other camera, I just keep forgetting it's over here.
It's okay.
Let's just do this. Come out here. There you go. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's a little sideways, but you'll get the point. You can see it. 1, 2, and this is the 3rd one. Okay. One.
I was surprised there weren't more cute things in The Mandalorian. I don't know if they were just trying not to compete.
Yeah, I think when you have something that you can market well, you don't want to compete with yourself. So they figured Baby Yoda was enough cute. They needed to... Oh, okay, sorry. I was concentrating. They needed to not compete with Baby Yoda with another cute thing and just focus on like the comedic relief and the action and the other character, making the other characters not so much cute but serve story purpose.
Yeah.
Which in the first season, again, my favorite was IG-11. I love me a good
good little droid.
Yeah, a good little droid.
Oh.
Yeah, I do enjoy a good little droid.
Okay, so I skip over 3 and then I come. You might as well say hi to everybody.
Oh, wait.
Hi.
Wait, is the camera here?
Yeah, all of them.
Wait.
It's fine.
So many cameras.
Hi.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I don't know if you heard that.
We did. What was it?
A notification. Okay, so I skip over 3. That's 1, 2.
Yes.
I need my. Here's my cookie thing. You guys still have school tomorrow, and it is 8:30.
Did I just hear her say, "Oh well"?
Probably. I mean, I felt the same way about school when I was younger, didn't you?
Sure.
Okay, and in between the eyes, you skip. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. More math. Oh no! Okay.
Not math, just counting.
Yeah. Unlike
Knitting. Knitting has math.
Danie failed to mention that and then was like, "It's just algebra. Excuse me."
Okay.
Oh! First try. Look at that. Haha.
Nice. So the knitting algebra is intentional, and not everyone teaches knitting like that, but I taught you to knit the way I learned how to knit so that you can just start designing your own stuff when you're ready.
That is insanity that you are saying these words to me.
But it's nice to be able to just like decide, this is a thing that I want. I can't find a pattern for it. I know what makes things get bigger and smaller. I'm going to make a thing that is exactly what I want.
That is both horrifically terrifying that you're already setting me up to start designing my own things.
Totally.
What did I do? I'm so confused.
I'm going to get you to knit a sweater like this one.
I'm not knitting sweaters. Are you kidding me?
So the sweater I'm wearing tonight is the first sweater I ever knit.
That's so awesome, but listen.
And it was a sweater recipe.
What does that mean?
A sweater recipe.
They gave you like the formulas to figure out how many stitches you need to cast on and knit for how many rows before you decrease, things like that.
Oh, good, yeah.
But I either measured myself wrong or I measured my swatch wrong.
Oh, yep, that shit happens.
But you saw the neckline briefly. It is like a great big off-the-shoulder 80s U-neck thing.
Hell yeah.
It's supposed to be a standard crew neck.
Oh, shit.
So I did some math wrong.
It happens.
But it turns out this is like one of my favorite sweaters ever. It's super comfy and I love it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Why is that song stuck in my head? It's not the Mandalorian song.
What song?
My Girl.
That is definitely a different show.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Not even
5.
just like a different show. It's a completely different, like, I don't know. It's a movie.
Okay.
3.
My pattern is way off to the side because I don't want to give away copyrighted material.
Yeah.
Oh, should I not be showing mine? Well, you can't even tell what mine is.
We can't see it.
Well, it's more of the pattern, not what you're doing in your hand.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
Because we are certainly not going to get the whole thing stitched tonight.
No.
it does not appear so. But that just means sequel episode.
No.
Season 2 Mandalorian.
We finished these off air, Joseph.
What?
And we expect to see yours done off air too.
Because we'll share it on our Instagram and our Twitter.
I will finish it. I
Okay.
don't like starting things and not finishing them.
Yep.
Yep, know that feeling.
I can't tell you when,
But eventually.
but it will happen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nope, that was the wrong hole.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for that.
Sorry. It's bound to
Wasn't
happen.
me this time.
So often it is you though, Joe.
It's never intentional. You take it to places it shouldn't go.
I don't take that to any places.
You take it to all the places every time. It is 100% you every single time.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
You asked me a specific question, and I was answering your question, and my fingers just didn't type the correct answer, okay?
Uh-huh. You just keep telling yourself that, buddy.
They didn't finish the word. That's all it was.
They tried. That was a weird way to say what you said to me.
Oh, goodness.
I'm not the one that forgot them, okay?
Listen.
Mistakes happened.
Mistakes have been made. That is our motto.
You're not wrong.
So that's 1, 2.
We may also eventually need a shirt that just says, "Sorry, Danny's mom."
Yes.
Ooh, wait.
And if we do have one of those, I promise I will get her one and get pictures of her wearing it.
Yes. We just need her face on it.
I hope you don't mind that I'm making promises for you, Mom.
I doubt she cares. She likes us, apparently.
She does. We sent her Valentine's cards. That was very sweet of us.
We do.
There's only 2 of them on this side. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, you do have to pay attention to your pattern because sometimes they change things up and don't go symmetrical, which bothers my poor little brain, but you know.
Oh, yes. Mine too. But it'll look fine after it's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to go up 1.
What in the hell is going on over there? I'm sorry, heck.
You can curse. I just apologize to Danie's mom.
Sorry, Danie's mom.
I was just going to say that your mom does want one of those shirts, Danie.
Excellent. We will make sure it happens.
And then whenever we're all hanging out, we can get disappointing looks from her as she wears the shirt.
Yep.
Okay. I am satisfied that I have made this much progress.
Excellent.
You will never be satisfied.
That's inaccurate. I am quite often satisfied.
That's good.
Do my best, and that's all you can ask for. Hi.
Well,
that is also not inaccurate.
Okay. So
I ask for perfection.
I mean, I ask for all sorts of things and I don't get them.
Are you on
It's
track
not a
to have
Libra,
your
it's Baby
retirement?
Yoda.
What?
Well, no, the little design there.
Oh, okay. Yes, that does look like a Libra sign a little bit.
What is it there?
Where's what thing?
The Libra.
The little sign on the pattern looks like a Libra sign. That's just the symbol.
I don't know what a Libra is. What is that?
Okay. So
Time to explain astrology.
going
Would
down.
be something that boys use to get you on dates.
What?
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 I feel like this requires explanation, TB.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like it kind of does.
It doesn't. I don't
Is
know
that
what
something
you're
I was
talking about.
supposed to have been trying? Because I don't remember ever using that.
No.
Okay.
The shoes thing, I heard.
The what?
Shoes thing?
The nice shoes.
Oh, no. That's
different though.
yeah.
Okay. So
That's
we're
really
down
from like
one.
TV. Like TV always had like guys go, "Oh, I'm really big into astrology. What's your sign?" And you're just like, but if you're putting a picture on it, I get veto power.
We'll make sure it's a good picture, Mom.
Yeah. The best picture.
It's the best around.
Never gonna give. What? What is happening? What is this now?
Life
What is our show?
is happening.
Okay. 1, 2. Oh, there's more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just see what Danie's looks like right now.
Hold
How's it
on.
looking?
Let me do 2 more stitches and then I'll show you.
Uh-huh.
She says secretively.
Uh-huh. It's done. Danie pulls back. The whole thing is just done. We didn't even see her change colors, but somehow it happened.
It's just magic. No, I just lost my thread.
You're a wizard, Danie. A cross-stitching wizard.
I mean, I do use
Okay, guys. It's
magic sticks
8:40.
to make things. But that's more knitting than cross-stitching.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. One more.
Never been
5.
satisfied.
Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Love you too.
In the
Say
morning,
goodbye.
if you are done, I want to see it.
Oh, I probably won't be done by then. I'm not going to stay up that late.
Oh, how
Aw.
is it?
That would be a lot of hours late.
It's coming along pretty good. I got all this done. See all this, the forehead, and then I come down around here, and then I'm going to come back up here and then finish this side over here. So then we'll have
How
the
far
head.
do you think you're gonna get tonight?
Probably right here. Maybe a couple more. I don't know.
Anyways. Where's the camera?
Your hand is right in front of it.
Good
I
night.
didn't see. Bye.
How's her evil laugh going, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Come back here.
I am back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's your evil laugh going?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Oh,
Why?
Because I'm too innocent for it.
No. That isn't true.
Danie,
Yes,
am I seeing ears already?
maybe.
Let me hear your evil laugh.
Seeing ears.
You're crossing into maniacal and getting closer to evil. You're doing good. Keep practicing.
Yes.
Ooh, maniacal is a good place along the way, though.
Mm-hmm.
Love you.
Love you too.
And then she says love to Dad, and it's
Ruins
too cute.
everything. God.
Too cute. Okay. I think I could do a few more before I need to
Did I
switch
do
to
enough?
anything.
Is that 5? 1, 2, 3. Oops. I need an extra one.
Just take it out.
No, I just... The back doesn't need to look pretty.
Exactly. The back does not have to look pretty.
I mean, I know I was listening. Danie said the back should look as pretty as the front, but I'm not.
Well, that's what Laura Ingalls Wilder told me, and maybe she's just full of baloney.
I think that's because back then it was very important to do cross stitch and shit like that.
That's how you're gonna get you a husband.
Oh no, this is how I get me a husband?
Where's my husband?
Shit.
I want me a good husband. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've done 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. And then the next line is 2 from here. Here. Okay.
I do love that crafters tend to make sounds as we're crafting.
Does that mean I'm a real crafter now?
It does.
Joe,
Yay!
everybody's a real crafter. It's just that it has to be awakened inside of them.
Well, I can tell you, I'm actually having a really good time doing this because I didn't think I'd be good at this at all. And it's kind of therapeutic and relaxing a little
100%.
Absolutely. As long as you're not like trying to get something done on a deadline. It is super chill.
Are you speaking from experience?
Yep.
She has a baby blanket that she needs to start for Monday.
Yep.
Circling it back around here.
And, even coming back to cross stitch, I owe my sister, her youngest still needs a birth announcement cross stitched. She's like 4 now. It's fine.
She's 40 now?
4.
Oh, I was like, damn.
My sister's kids are not 40. That's mathematically impossible.
I didn't listen, Danie. I thought this may have been a time travel thing.
No. Just me not being on top of crafts. Waiting for my sister to comment on it.
She's still here.
Always watching.
Oh,
She'll be 5 in August. Good job, Danie.
I mean, she's still born on the same day, regardless of when I get the thing finished.
Oh, there's a lot going on, Joe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You'll see whenever we're done with the stream.
Oh, okay.
And DB multitasks.
I do. That's why Danie is faster at this than I am. Where did my needle go?
So, DB, let me see. How far have you gotten? I got that.
You put the top of his head to his eyeballs.
Oh, I'm way below its size balls.
Aww.
I do mine differently than Danie does. I don't go in straight lines all the time.
And that's okay.
Yep.
That kind of tracks for you.
As long as
You're
you're
all
happy
over
with
the
the end
place.
result, whatever.
Yeah. Is this the green? Yes. Okay. I'm going to pinch. Sounds like a personal problem. Need to find a little bit of satisfaction in life, DB.
Eh.
Pinch and pull.
Okay, I'm-
Okay.
Okay.
I do love the little worm of pulling the thread.
Yeah, you guys have a very better way than what I do it. Because mine involves separating 2 of them.
There's no wrong way, DB.
Well, it's not a good way to do it on stream.
There's no wrong way, there's just an easier way.
You like to poke yourself?
I haven't, not lately, but
First try. Look at that. Ah.
Yay!
Yes, we know that Joe's camera keeps shifting.
Again?
Yeah. It's okay, Joe. Shit happens.
All right.
Being excited about you threading the needle.
As Adam says, bottom cam. This can be combined into our OnlyFans. We don't have an OnlyFans.
Well,
You have an OnlyFans.
not me.
Yes, you.
Basil. Not me.
Uh-huh.
Goodness.
Onlyfans.com/pesto1. I'm giving you no.
Pesto the besto was not.
I'm not giving you any context to that. If you want to know what we're talking about, you got to go look at it.
No.
Which I don't think you can, because I don't think it's a public profile. Because I don't know how to do that.
I had to explain to someone what OnlyFans was.
Get good. It's like Patreon.
Yes. That was actually pretty much how I put it.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally. So.
They've just got slightly different.
But dirty. It's not, Adam. Stop it. Doesn't have to be.
Oh, but it is.
But it doesn't have to be.
But it is.
But it doesn't
Not always.
have to be. Oh,
I know of a game dev who has an OnlyFans, and he just like moves magic items and stuff.
hell yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Ow.
Yeah, he mostly just wanted to make sure he got his name before someone else did and tried using it against him.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
that's a thing.
I'm like, yeah, that's not a bad plan.
Can we?
Where did I go?
I don't know. Where'd you go, Joe? Where did you come from?
Oh
Where did I
goodness.
come from?
Where did you go? Okay, come on. Do what I want.
Yes, we can definitely do wine glasses. We'll have to look at our schedule and maybe have to rearrange some stuff, but we can do that.
No, we can't.
No?
Nope. No.
Okay.
Adam has been invited on twice and has said no. Well, actually, he said yes and then said no, and we're like, wow, Adam. He's done that twice, Danie. I'm kidding. Of course, Adam can come on. This
Adam
is his
is a
network.
busy man.
He did it for WoW. Then couldn't get into said WoW.
Yeah, that was fine.
Yeah, no. Ow! Ow!
You poke yourself.
Yeah, it was about
Should have
time.
had a thimble.
A thimble wouldn't have helped me.
Yeah, you should have had a thimble.
It was
That's the purpose of a thimble.
It was on this finger, Joe.
Well, if you would have had a thimble on that finger, it would have been fine.
Not all the fingers.
But now your finger is damaged.
My finger is fine.
It's been traumatized by a needle.
Listen, my fingers have been through a lot.
Please elaborate on that.
So I don't hang out with you people.
But you do.
But I do. That's the problem.
I am making progress. Look at that. Whew, we're flying now. You taught me a skill, and now I will know how to cross stitch. I'm gonna make all kinds of things. I'm gonna cross stitch some shoes. I'm gonna cross stitch a vest. I'm gonna embroider some things.
Okay.
That's close to the same thing, right?
Yes.
I'm sure there's different
technically.
techniques, but
There
Different
is.
techniques, but same general. You use a needle and thread and make
Same
things
type
pretty.
of thread.
you embroider with string, though, right?
No.
I mean, you can embroider with a lot of stuff. You can do ribbon embroidery.
Gold filigree.
I feel like that would be very expensive.
I am a noble
Okay.
on certain planets.
Okay.
I mean, there are things I'm willing to try making if you're willing to pay me enough.
That's also true.
Well, Pappy's gonna have those Louis Vuitton gold filigree patterns. Yeah, Pappy.
Who's Pappy?
You'll find out soon.
Oh God. Oh God.
Danie knows who Pappy is. Well, kind of.
Oh, it's Doomclock. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to Lucian, how is Pappy on a
This
scale
is not
of...
anything near. I don't think this is going to be anything near.
He needs to drink over 1,000 blood. So, like...
He actually doesn't. That's just a thing he says.
I know. It's terrible, and he's terrible.
So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about the newest Majestic Goose show.
Yeah.
That'll be starting
I was like, the newest Nerd Asylum show? Because that's also true.
Well, that too, yes. But I know about the Majestic Goose one.
Yeah.
I will be playing Gwyn.
So fun. Because we did a one-shot together.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
But that was fun too.
Was I there for that? I don't remember. Doom? Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
Yes, I was, because I played...
Abomination, or not the Abomination, the Experiment.
Yeah. I remember that now, because I kept having a Russian accent, but speaking German.
It's fine.
So we've got like 7 minutes left. Do we have any final thoughts on The Mandalorian?
Enjoyable?
Yes.
Standalone, like you don't have to know any of the Star Wars lore to enjoy the show.
Yep.
You can watch it separate from the rest of the Star Wars and still get enough out of it to enjoy it, I think. I'm looking forward to season 3 and finding out what's going to happen. Are they going to take Grogu away, like permanently? That would be a horrible choice marketing wise.
Yes.
What?
Spoilers. I don't want to tell you.
We are a spoiler-filled zone.
Well, in that case,
listen, it's probably going to be 5 years before I watch the show again.
At the end of the second season, Grogu is taken away by Luke Skywalker.
What a bitch. Wait, who's playing Luke?
CGI. I think there's an actor and then they CGI'd over his face, but I don't remember who. It's not Mark Hamill. It's a young Luke. Because... Yeah,
I was just about to say, because Mark Hamill is an old man.
Yes. Yes, he is. Thank you.
He's older than you are, Joe!
Yes, he is.
So I don't know why you said it like that. Like you were the same age as this man.
Because once you get old, you take it personally.
Mark, no, listen. Lord.
One day, DB, one day you'll be old like us.
I will never be old. I am timeless. I'm an eldritch horror. Everybody knows.
Keep my mouth shut on that one.
Oh, will you now?
Well, I mean, I kind of didn't, but you know what? I'm going to.
Uh-huh.
I keep forgetting. Okay, I'm sorry. The camera is a thing for me. I want to make sure it's on camera, but I keep moving everywhere.
I did not fuck that up, right? No, I didn't. Thank God.
Oh.
16.
Okay. So what else? Joe, have you got anything to plug in the last couple of minutes today?
Just check out the nerdasylum.com. We do all kinds of nerdy stuff. I look forward to... I don't know if I'm allowed to plug Doom Clock yet, but I'm really looking forward to Doom Clock. So check out themajesticgoose.com and look for announcements on that. That's a really fun system.
You're allowed to announce it. Adam's been announcing it already.
Okay, good. Check out the Doom Clock stuff. It's going to be awesome. Danie and I are going to be in that. And then Hollow Invective. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay, and who else is in that? Adam's gonna DM that, and then I know
Jeremy Fair.
Jeremy Fair.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be a great time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be fun. And we do have to remember to plug the upcoming 24-hour charity stream. That will be not this weekend, but next, April 9th and 10th, starting at 7 p.m. on the 9th and running through 7 p.m. on the 10th. There will be 24 hours of programming throughout the entire day and night. We're at Majestic Goose. And DB and I will be talking about Portal interspersed throughout all the other fun stuff.
Yes.
And she'll be painting sneakers, and I will be decorating a cake.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What this is for Extra Life? What hospital are you guys raising money for?
Adam.
Sorry to
I
put you
don't
on the
know.
spot.
Like, honestly, I do not know that answer.
Cincinnati Children's Hospital.
Cincinnati. All right.
Well, look at that. Danie knew.
Well, Adam put it in the chat.
Oh, I didn't see that because I'm looking at my pattern.
And we'll get him to pop in a link to donate as well. Oh, look, it's even on our stream. It's bit.ly/goose2021. So hop over there. We've got a ton of prizes. It's kind of crazy.
Some hand knit dice bags for me. That's a thing I'm doing.
Over 30 prizes.
Yeah.
He says maybe too many. There's no such thing as too many prizes. People like prizes. And any donation gets you entered.
Yes.
Nice.
Donate to the cause. Help the children.
I think we need to talk math with Adam, because 30 prizes over 24 hours doesn't quite add up to 4 to 5 an hour. But that's okay. We'll math later. It's fine.
Listen.
Oh, we're not doing them overnight. Okay.
He's born to lead, not to read, not to math. Sorry. I'm mean today.
Why did you add that qualifier?
Well, you know.
Oh.
I tease. I'm being mean today.
Uh-huh.
See, you're not the only one that can do that.
Tomorrow I pick violence. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I've got my little head done, and I'm going to work on the rest when I am not recovering from an immunization.
Danie, what do you have to plug?
Doom Clock on Friday.
Yep.
We're streaming that live, and it will also be a podcast afterwards. We've got, in 2 weeks, we've got That's Pretty Crafty again.
What are we doing?
I'm pulling up that document right now. Look at me all on top of things.
My money's on crafts.
Good job, Joe.
Just saying.
Ooh, okay, so our next one is going to be April 13th.
Yes.
And we are going to be talking about Howl's Moving Castle.
Okay, I thought that's what it was. We are making a Calcifer plushie.
We are.
Yes.
So we'll have to find a way to link to the...
Why does that name sound familiar?
I wonder why.
Because he's from Howl's Moving Castle?
No, it's because we have a demon named Calcifer in our Barovia Beckons show. He eats wood on fire.
But yeah, we'll be doing that.
Yes.
And Roll for Weird is in a couple of weeks. It'll be the 3rd week of April.
Yes, because we missed March because somebody had to sell their house.
It's okay. There was a lot going on in March.
No, it's fine. I'm being an ass.
We were all fine with it. It's cool.
Yeah, so that's happening. Yeah. Hooray.
How about you, DB? Anything else to plug?
Listen.
The world.
There's a lot.
Just go on the internet and you'll find DB.
Yes. So let's see. You should join both the Nerd Asylum and the Majestic Goose Discord. I am in both places. You should, Danie is too, actually. You've been more active in Nerd Asylum lately as well, which has been really awesome.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Join us, talk theories about all the shows. I'm on, starting next week, I have 3 shows a day. Not 3 shows a day.
I was gonna say
3 shows that week.
Goodness.
Because it's NA by night. It's The Hidden and Barovia that week. That's our on week.
Yeah, we've got on week, off weeks.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be great. Just follow both the Nerd Asylum and Majestic Goose, and you'll find out everything that we've been doing.
True. All right. I think that's all for us. So, thanks everybody for stopping by and watching and putting up with just my hands because my face is sick.
Well, and also the copious amounts of silent as we count stitches and do everything that we do for cross stitch.
I had fun. I'm doing it.
Joe, if you
finish this,
want more patterns, I have some that I think would be simple.
Yeah, specifically
for you.
Anything with green, brown, or
Wow.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Listen, don't be a hater. Anyway, goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.